Hey guys, TMF. And surprise, surprise, we got another Karen story coming at us from the media here. And got to cover this because this is getting absolutely out of control, insane. This whole Karen agenda. We're going to get into the purpose behind this agenda, which is as nefarious as can be. It's very evil. Don't let the innocent sounding label Karen fool you. But what's behind this is very, very nefarious. All right, and we're going to get into this story. Now, the label and meme, Karen, is a carefully crafted label, okay, to demonize a certain group of people, right? Which group of people? Well, anyone speaking out against government agendas, narratives, official stories, status quo, etc. All right, and in this case, in this particular case here, the mask narrative. So this story with this label, in this case, is targeting anti-maskers. Now, they've done this throughout history. Intelligence agencies have done this throughout history, going back to, of course, JFK with the creation and coining of the term conspiracy theorists. 100% fact, CIA created term to what? Demonize people speaking out against the government, exposing or speaking out against real government conspiracies they're engaged in, or other narratives and agendas, and simultaneously deterring and discouraging other people out there who are, considering speaking out. It shuts people down, right? That term. It's the same psychological tactic here with this label. So different label, same tactic and strategy. All right. So let's get into the story here. Okay, so when Amber Lynn Giles expressed her indignation over a Starbucks worker's suggestion that she follow the company and county's public health mandate by wearing a face mask, she likely had no idea how profitable it would prove for the barista she blasted, of course. So Giles is the latest social media participant to be dubbed a Karen, a name now used to reference white women acting entitled in public. The San Diego resident on Monday posted a photo of Starbucks employee Lennon Gutierrez on Facebook saying, "The young barista, quote, refused to serve me because I'm not wearing a mask. Next time I will wait for cops and bring a medical exemption," end quote. There it is, medical exemption. That's what they're targeting. Targeting all the reasons we come up with to fight back, to not wear these out, okay, in these businesses and out there in public. And you're going to be seeing these stories continue front and left, right, and center moving forward here. The self-described activist and yoga instructor did not respond to a request for comment, but made clear in multiple posts, and of course they link her Facebook, that she rejects medical data and science showing masks curb the spread of the virus. So of course, there it is, right? There it is. You speak out against this, you're against this, you're anti-science, you're an anti-science, self-entitled, selfish Karen, right? And there it is. All right, here we go with some phony baloney numbers. Blah, blah, blah. Of course, mentioning Johns Hopkins University. As we all know, Johns Hopkins University, one of the organizations involved in behind Event 201, the simulation exercise, which to this day, the media has not mentioned one single time. To this day, complete media blackout on Event 201. And you can see through Event 201 how the entire CV-19 scam was planned. Just a reminder for those of you unaware, we move on here. The widely shared and commented upon post promoted many expressions of support for Gutierrez, including from those who wrote they'd like to give him a tip, promoting a sympathetic stranger, oh yeah, I'm sure, just a stranger, Matt Cowan, to start a virtual tip jar for the worker on, you guessed it, GoFundMe. Of course, the donation page entitled Tips for Lennon Standing Up to a San Diego Karen oh God, had raised more than $65,000 for Gutierrez as of Saturday afternoon. Tips for Lennon standing up to a San Diego Karen. Wow. All right, so everybody is rallying around somebody for doing what they're supposed to do and trying to protect everyone else. It just goes to show you there are a lot of good people out there that outweighs the bad. Cowan told a San Diego news outlet. So, of course, you're pro-mask, you're a heroic, upstanding citizen in the community. You're anti-mask, you're a bad person, period. You're a bad person. Posted a Facebook video expressing gratitude for the donations. Yes, I'm sure. Let's move it along here. He described being assigned at the front register and asking Giles if she had a face mask, leading her to curse and storm out, only to return moments later to snap a photo of Gutierrez, ask his name, and threaten to phone Starbucks corporate headquarters before leaving again. So this is him. I'm not going to play this video. All right. We respectfully request customers follow social distancing and safety protocols, yada, yada. Starbucks spokesperson stated in an email. So could you imagine being, a Starbucks barista kid, and and these people come along and offer you a deal that's going to make you tens of thousands overnight, close to six figures. You're going to turn that down? You think they had trouble finding some kid to play this role and play along with this agenda? Let's get real here, guys. Look at the GoFundMe. This is what it's all about. This is how they get people. People sell out, and it's all about the money. All right, here's the Facebook post for Amberlynn Giles at the article linked here. Of course, she looks like your typical Karen character. Just right on the money, of course. And she's playing this anti-mask activist here. That's what her Facebook is all about. Let's read this post here a little bit. If you think a cheap little mask is going to protect you, you are not thinking clearly. Stop judging people who don't comply and start judging the ridiculousness of the useless requirement. If you think COVID is going to kill you, you're not thinking clearly. Notice the grammatical errors here. It's the malpractice of a doctor that works at a bankrupt hospital desperate enough to kill you for money that will. And stop making it a fashion trend. It's disgusting and breeding ground for bacteria and health issues, especially respiratory. And of course, she has these anti-mask memes. Look at this. I have a condition that prevents me wearing a mask. It's called intelligence. Yeah, she posts a meme like this and then has errors, right? And she has errors in her post. It's of course going to be pointed out. Of course, this post is viral. It has thousands of comments on this post. Of course, hundreds of them saying, oh, you can barely spell. Who are you to tell people? You don't know what you're talking about. Or, right, how hypocritical because you're dumb enough you can't even spell to be posting a meme like this, etc. I mean, it's just perfect, right? Perfect. Again, making all real people out there look crazy, ridiculous, and ignorant. So we have Starbucks Karen or San Diego Karen, all the outlets covering it, all the outlets linking his GoFundMe, the kid's GoFundMe. So lucky for the kid. Amberlynn Giles, San Diego Karen goes viral. All right, so just want to show you guys that. Now, something else I thought about, and this is how it works, but another outspoken individual that is seemingly a genuine activist, and I've shared her work. She's been making the waves on YouTube, Facebook, etc. She's got her own website. Of course, we're talking about Peggy Hall. Now, what does Peggy Hall look like? That's right. Looks like your typical Karen, right, that they are portraying here. And see, this is what it does. Now, I'm not implying that this is proof she's disingenuous. I've been sharing her work, obviously. But it just goes to show you that genuine people, especially if you look like this, you will be shut down, labeled a Karen, and people will disregard the information and disregard you. Now, she has been mentioned in the Los Angeles Times because the mayor of Nevada City in Northern California actually has been sharing Peggy Hall's work and videos on Facebook. And this Los Angeles Times article features that post where she posted Peggy Hall's video. So of course, everybody will just label her the Karen because she perfectly looks like one too. Amazing, so this is the problem we face. This is a huge and terrible, nefarious agenda. And again, we're going to continue seeing these play out in such theatrical fashion in, establishments and in public everywhere. So be on the lookout. All right. Thanks, guys. Leave your comments below.